In this video, we'll talk about how you can include videos and links to other websites or Google Apps in your student activities. By doing this, you're giving your students the resources that are going to help them make those real-world connections and gain a deeper understanding of the content that they're learning. There is so much information online. Why not get it in front of your students in a way that's engaging to them? In my example today, I'm creating an activity for my students to learn about erosion, and I'll be inserting those videos and links into this presentation. Adding videos and links works for all subjects, all the way from your word study to math to even your health curriculum. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to insert a video that will help show my students how the Grand Canyon was formed. So I'm going to go up to the word Insert in my toolbar at the top, then I'll click Video. If you know the URL already, you can click on By URL at the top and simply paste the URL for the video here. If the video is located in your Google Drive, you can click on the word Google Drive at the top and find it in there. I'm going to use the search bar, so I'll click on Search at the top. Then I'm going to type in how the Grand Canyon was formed for kids. I'll click the search button on the right. You can scroll down until you've found the video you're looking for. The video I want is actually the first video, so I can click on the video and then click Select. You can see now my video has been inserted onto my slide. So I'm just going to click and drag it to where I want it to be positioned. Then I want to tell you about a really neat feature. I don't know about you, but I have found a lot of great videos for my students, but a lot of the time I only want them to watch maybe 2 or 3 minutes of the video because we just don't have time to watch all 30 minutes, or maybe there's just 2 really good minutes that I want my students to watch. I can actually make it so that students only watch a piece of this video. In order to do that, I'm going to right-click on the video. Then I'll go down and click Format Options. Then I'll click Video Playback on the right-hand side. And then what I have to do is insert the time I want the video to start in the Start At box, and then the time I want the video to end. You'll have to, of course, watch this video ahead of time and then keep track with the time elapse bar at the bottom and know when you want the video to start and when you want it to stop. I've already concluded that I want this video to start at 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I'll type in that in the box. And then I want it to play all the way to the end. So I'm going to leave this. But if you want to type in end time, you can type in your end time here. When you're done, just click the X in the corner. And now it's all set. So you can see that when students go and click present in the upper right-hand corner, and then they click on the video to play, it's going to start at 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'll click Escape to get back to my slide. Now I'm going to go to my second slide in this presentation and show you another way to insert a video. This time I have found the video I want on YouTube. So I'm going to highlight the URL at the top and click Control-C on my keyboard for copy. Then I'll go back to my presentation. I'm going to insert that video by clicking Insert, then going down and clicking Video. This time I'll click By URL and I'm going to hit Control-V on my keyboard for paste. This is the video I want my students to watch, so I'll click Select. What I want to show you this time is that you can make these videos small by clicking and dragging in the corners of the video, and then you can put this video wherever you want on the screen. Now, know that when students watch this video, they can make it full screen, so it's not actually going to be that small. Students are going to know when they see that play button that there's a video on the screen. This is just another way to put a video on your screen without taking up so much room. The next thing I'll show you is how to link a website. Looking at this image that I've inserted, I have written erosion from wind. I want students to go to a website to learn more about wind erosion. What I'll do is I'll find that website, which I have up here at the top of my screen. I'm going to click on the URL to highlight it. I'll click Control-C for copy. Then I'll go back to my presentation. I'm going to link that website to these words. What I'll do is I'll click and I'll highlight the words I want to link to. Then I'm going to right-click on them and go down and click Link. Here it says Paste a link, so I'm going to hit Control-V, so I paste that link, and then I'll click Apply. Now you can see when you click on this text, a link appears underneath and students will just click on that link to take them to the website. Now know when you do link something, your text might change color. So I'm just going to highlight the text and turn it back to white. That way it shows up really easily for my students to see. If you need to go back and edit that link that you just added, you can click on the words erosion from wind, and then you'll see your link below. To the right of your link, there is a pencil that says Edit Link. If you click on that, you can edit the link in here. You can also delete that link by clicking on Remove Link at the end. If I click Remove Link, my link is now gone. You can see that my font color also changed. I'm going to click and highlight that text and change it back to white so you can see it. Now, besides adding links to words, you can also add links to images. I'm going to add a link to this image behind erosion from wind. To do that, I'll click on the image. Then I'm going to click on the link button in the toolbar. Since I already have that link copied from before, I can hit Control-V on my keyboard to paste it, and then I'll click Apply. So now you can see that when students click on this image, the link appears. So you can link to words and you can link to images. Another thing you can do is you can actually link these words to another slide in your presentation. If you look at my third slide on the left-hand side, this slide is about glaciers. I want my students to go to that slide when they click on these words. So what I'll do this time is I'll click and highlight the words. I'm going to right-click on them again, click Link. This time I'm going to click Slides in this presentation, and then I'm going to go down and click Slide 3. Then I'll click Apply. So now this time when students click on these words, they'll click Slide 3, it'll take them to Slide 3. Now, it makes more sense to do this, of course, when you have quite a few more slides in your presentation. Again, I'm going to change this text to white so it stands out a little bit more. The last thing I want to show you is how to link to another presentation. I have created an activity for students. I'm going to show you the presentation by clicking at the top of my screen on this Slides tab. In this activity, students are going to type in a landform name from around the world or the United States. They'll insert an image of a landform. They'll insert an image of a map of where it's located, and then they're going to tell us how it was formed. So I want them to complete this after they've done the readings and the exploring on the websites. In order to share this presentation with my students, I'm going to click the Share button in the upper right-hand corner. And then I'm going to change these privacy settings so that instead of anyone at Make Way for Tech with the link can view, I'm going to change it to Can Edit. So yours will probably say your school district name right here. Just make sure it says Can Edit. That way all of your students can collaborate on it at once. Then I'll just hit Copy Link, and then I'll click Done. Then when I go back to this presentation, I'm going to click on the T for text box up in the toolbar. Then I'm going to click and drag the box out, and then I'm just going to type click here for an erosion activity. A lot of times I'll say click here so that students know exactly where to click. You could even do that down here where you have links. Click here to learn about erosion from wind. It's up to you. Again, I'm going to highlight the text. I'm going to right click on it, go down to link. I'm going to paste the link here, Control V, click apply. So now you can see that this landform activity has been linked, so students can easily get to that other presentation. All right, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please rate us on TPT. And as always, be sure to tell your teacher friends where they can find this course.